Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in today's video we will learn how to create Freshdesk ticket for failed Razorpay payment. So here let's say that whenever a payment fails in Razorpay, then by using the same failed payment details, you wish to create a ticket in Freshdesk. So to do this, I have to build an integration between these two applications. For that, I will be using Pabbly Connect, where my trigger application will be Razorpay and my action application will be Freshdesk. So to learn how I set up the integration between these two, follow me through the screen.
In this video, we will learn that how you can create Freshdesk ticket for failed Razorpay payment. So here let's say that whenever a payment fails in Razorpay, then by using the same details, then you want to create a ticket in Freshdesk. So to integrate and automate this entire process, I will sign into my Pabbly Connect account. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and at the time of account creation, you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I will simply sign in. Now this is the all applications page by Pabbly. I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. So this here is my dashboard, and to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side and click on this create workflow button. And now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name, and I have named it as create Freshdesk ticket for failed Razorpay payment. And over here on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders which I have created before. So I want to create this workflow in the folder named as Freshdesk, and now I will simply click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation and integration will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So moving further, as my use case suggests, that is to create Freshdesk ticket for failed Razorpay payment. So in my trigger window, I will be selecting my trigger application as Razorpay. So I will search for Razorpay, and here it is. After selecting my trigger application, I need to select the trigger event. So that will be payment failed. So this trigger will start working whenever a payment will be marked as failed or any unsuccessful transaction is marked as failed. So I'm selecting it. And now after selecting my trigger application and trigger event, so now here a webhook URL is given, and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk carefully, because this webhook URL will help you to connect your Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect. So to connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect, I will take you to my Razorpay account. And here I will go to account and settings. And now under website and app settings, I will go to webhooks. And now these are some existing webhooks. So to create a new webhook, I will click on this add new webhook button. And over here, I need to mention the webhook URL. So I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I will copy the webhook URL. And now I will simply paste this webhook URL over here. And now the action event will be payment. So I have selected it. And now I will simply click on create webhook. So you can see that the webhook saved successfully. Scrolling down here, you can see that the webhook is enabled. So our webhook is created. Moving back to Pabbly Connect, here you can see that it is waiting for a webhook response. So now whenever there will be a failed payment in Razorpay, then the details of that failed payment will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So to do that, I have to make a test payment, and this is one of my payment pages. So over here, I will mention the email, phone and name. So the amount is of 500 rupees. So here I have added the payment details. I have added a dummy email along with a dummy phone number, and I've entered a dummy name as well by the name of new customer. Now I will simply click on pay rupees 500. And here there are different type of methods from which you can make the payment. So to pay with this UPI QR, I need to make a payment within 12 minutes. But as I want this to be a failed payment, so I will try to make a payment after 12 minutes and eventually the payment will be failed. So here you can see that the payment is failed. Now I will take you back to my Pabbly account. Here you can see that the status is failed. Over here you can see the phone number, name and email along with some other details. So moving further, now whenever a payment fails in Razorpay, then automatically the details of that failed payment will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. Over here in the response, you can see that I have received the response as of 50,000 while the amount was 500, and that's pretty incorrect. So here I have received these 2 extra 0 in the response because while sending the data of a newly captured payment, Razorpay does not support decimal values, and that's why it has eliminated the decimal and sent us the 2 zeros as well. So to eliminate these 2 zeros, I will be using a feature by Pabbly, that is number formatter. So over here in my action application, now over here I will search for number formatter, and here it is. So over here in action application, I've selected number formatter by Pabbly. It helps to change the format of numbers and perform math operations. So over here the action event will be to perform math operation. And now I will simply click on connect. I will map the price. So over here from the response received, I will search for the price, that was this. I have mapped it, and now I will divide it by 100 to eliminate these 2 zeros, and the operation will be to divide. And now I will simply click on save and send test request. Here you can see that I have received the response and the 2 zeros are successfully eliminated. So now moving further, as my objective was to create Freshdesk ticket. So now I will click on this add action step, and over here I will search for Freshdesk. And here it is. So now moving to action event, as I want to create Freshdesk ticket, so first I have to create it as a contact. So now I will select this create contact option, and over here I will click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply add a new connection. So to create a new connection, you need to mention your Freshdesk account password over here. And I will tell you where you can find the API key and Freshdesk subdomain. So I will take you to my Freshdesk account. And over here, I will go to my profile, go to profile settings. And now here, as soon as I will click on this view API key, the API key will be visible to me. I will simply copy it and paste it over here in Pabbly Connect. So moving to Freshdesk subdomain, over here in this URL, this is my Freshdesk subdomain. I will simply copy it, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. So this is how you can add a new connection. But right now I will go with the existing connection and click on save. So over here to create a new contact, I need to mention these details. So moving to full name, as I have got the response from Razorpay, so from there, I will map the full name. So basically mapping is to insert the data from previous step. So I will search for name, and here is the name, and I have mapped it. Moving to email, again from the response received, I will search for email and I have mapped it. Moving to phone number, as I have received the phone number as well, so I will map the phone number over here. So now why I have used mapping over here? Because I want whenever there will be a failed payment in Razorpay, then automatically the details of new failed payment should be captured over here in these details. So moving to these details, I am leaving them blank, but if you want to use them in your use case, you can do that. Now I will simply click on save and send test request. And here you can see that a new contact is created by the name of new customer. Here you can see the email along with the phone number. So that means the contact is successfully created in Freshdesk. Moving back. Now as I want to create a Freshdesk ticket, so over here again I will search for Freshdesk. And here it is. And now here in the action event, that will be to create ticket for existing contact. So why I am selecting this action event? Because in the previous step, I have created it as a contact, and now I want to create the ticket for the same contact. So that is why I'm selecting create tickets for existing contacts. So I'm selecting it. And now I need to connect. So as I've already connected Freshdesk once in this workflow, so I will go with the existing connection and click on save. So now over here, I need to fill in these details. So I will map the name from the response. So over here, I will search for the name. Here's the name and I have mapped it. Moving to the description. So the description will be payment was not completed on time and I have mapped it. Moving to subject, again I will map it from the response received, and over here the status will be failed. So over here you can see that a email ID is appearing automatically. But I don't want to go with this existing email ID, so I will click on this map. So I will turn on this map button and I will map the email ID from the response, and I've mapped it. And over here you need to select the status of the ticket and the priority. So the status of the ticket will be open, and here you can select the priority as per your requirement. And I've selected the priority as low, and now I will simply click on save and send test request to see the response. Here I have received the response and it is a positive one. Now I will again take you back to my Freshdesk account, and over here in tickets you can see that a ticket is created by the name of new customer, and here you can see the email ID along with the phone number. So that means here the ticket is successfully created. So this integration between Razorpay and Freshdesk is successfully done. Now whenever there will be a failed payment in Razorpay, then automatically by using the details, it will create it as a contact in Freshdesk first, and then it will create a ticket for the existing customer.
Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.